speaking here. Just getting Van is getting all set up for bed here. Yeah, just go run upstairs real quick, and then oh look. Ooh, computer raspberry. I will open this. I will open this if you go get a shirt on. You can't have no shirt on. Go put a shirt on. Yeah, he's getting ready for bed, but he's a little bit too excited about the computer. Just go get it quickly, Van. All right. Let's get things ready here. I already took this guy out, the 32 gig stick. It is out and it is plugged into a little USB adapter that I have. So we'll set up with that. Here comes Mr. Rockstar. Does he have a shirt on? Oh, get it on. Get your shirt on there, friend. All right. Oh, those are some wicked jammy jams you got there, friend.
I got some monster pants and some
vehicle shirt. Monster pants vehicle shirt. It's like a bunch of
like a monster
truck. It's like a monster truck ensemble. Maybe. Oh.
Hush, bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, someone will fart down.
No, nobody will fart. Nobody's farting today, mister. Okay, well, maybe. No, not you. Not you. All right, so.
I want to pinch your nose.
No pinching. So.
No, serious.
I've got.
Pinch your nose. I did a big fart.
Oh, I might want to pinch my nose. I see what you mean. I thought you were trying to say you wanted to pinch my nose.
No, I said.
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I think it's getting close.
All right, so here we go. We have the image file all set up, which I'm going to load onto SD card right now. Boom.
Ooh.
Boom. Now it's there. And I'm just making sure that it's going to go onto the right drive. And it looks like it's all ready to go. I think it's all ready to go. Looks like it's good here. I think I have the right drive. Yep, USB drive, which is E. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's where we're going to throw it. So it's writing it to the drive right now. It's putting it on there. Should take a moment. While we're waiting for that to do that, we're going to open this. Van's been waiting for this. Okay, so let's look at this case here for a minute. I just want to make sure that we're doing this the right way. Pretty sure it opens this way. A little bit of a... Yeah. Like so. Pretty sure this is the bottom, this is the top. It goes on top. Although I might have it backwards, it might be the other way around. We will find out shortly here. Because yes, it is time to open up and take out the actual Raspberry Pi itself. It smells nice and warm and sweet like a Raspberry Pi.
No, it's not.
No, it's not an actual Raspberry Pi. That's right.
Hey,
There
it's
it is.
tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny. Look at this little guy.
Wait, where's the instructions?
Super tiny is our first Raspberry Pi computer. I wanted to tell you a very interesting thing that I just read. See, the Raspberry Pi computers were created by the Raspberry Pi Foundation, which is a foundation that was created to be able to get easy, inexpensive computers in the hands of kids. Man, here, up for a second.
In the hands of kids?
Yeah, to be able to make computers that kids couldn't afford, to start learning how to be able to use computers, to code. Coding is learning the language of computers to be able to make programs and make things on your computer, like video games. So, yeah, I think it's really, really cool. I did not know that about the Raspberry Pi, that's why it was set up in the first place. So that's pretty cool. Well, I just figured out how this goes. So it goes this way. Goes right in there. Make sure we do this slowly so we don't break anything. We're not touching the board too much. Some interesting ports on here that I'm noticing that you can, I'm guessing, use for add-ons. Doesn't seem to be going in all of the way down. I don't want to break anything. Oop. There.
I think that's as
now
far
it's
as
flush. See? Now you can tell that it's the right way because the ports are all lined up and it's right in line.
Now put the top on.
Now we're going to put the top on.
Wait, wrong way.
That's the wrong way? I think you are right. Yeah, this is the way it goes.
Na boom boom. Take a doom doom.
Take a doom doom.
Do do.
Ew, a doo doo. I don't want to
Poo
take a doo.
poo.
No.
Poo 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 poo.
Once you get started, man, jeez. Poo 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 poos. All right. So that is all set up now. And there's that. All right.
So you mean it's a small computer, kind of like for me?
Well, for our family, because initially we're going to use it as a RetroPie, and I'm also using it so we can test out things, to use it as a RetroPie at Reset Interactive Ultra Lounge, because I think it's a really cool idea. Oh, it moved.
How was that?
Moved a little bit. I closed it up, I guess. I noticed that, so I'm going to open this up.
No, don't.
Again.
You're gonna break something. So don't open it up. Don't, please, don't. It's done. Done that. Unloading. Where's the thing? Loading.
Whoa, I see a whole bunch of crazy stuff on the drive now. It looks like it's working now. That's awesome. Alright, we're going to get it set up. Yeah, well, at least we got everything started here, right? For the computer? Yeah. It'll take a little bit more time to get it actually turned on and everything. But at least it's started to get ready to go, right? Yeah. High five? Good job. Thanks for helping, friend.
Thinking when I'm a grown up, I can make a special machine that works that kind of works. Like...
Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, hold a second. You know what I think it's time for? It's time for Van's Corner. Oh, you were going to tell us a story, and now it's the perfect time, okay?
Clubhouse.
Van's Clubhouse, Van's Corner. Van's Clubhouse. All right, take it away, Van. Let us all know about your amazing story.
Once there was a person who went to the forest, but there was owl of the freight. Sorry, I got the story wrong.
That's okay. What you were trying to tell me something before you started the story. That's what I thought you were gonna say for Van's Clubhouse.
Aww.
Can't remember what you were gonna ask me.
I said.
It's okay. It's okay if you forget. There's other things we can talk about. Oh, do you want to tell the story about what happened today?
What?
What happened when you were at the doctor's office?
Oh, no!
Okay.
That was a scary thing.
Oh, it was kind of scary. You know, but it's more funny than anything because, remember, I
fainted!
Yeah.
Fainted!
You fainted at the doctor's office. Was it because of the needle? Yeah, it does. It does. It stings a bit, and then you get worried a little bit.
Right here and here.
Do you have Band-Aids on?
Yeah, but when it was starting to get dark, Mom said to take them off. I did.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I thought they would be a big hole, but I don't want any more shots. But they're.
I know they can be annoying, and the interesting part is that
It's like a flea biting me.
Like a flea biting. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Van fainted, and full disclosure, I do the same thing. Anytime I get I'm okay with seeing blood usually, but if I'm going for a shot or getting my blood taken or something like that, I faint too. Yeah, I know it sucks. It sucks. I was reading online that that's actually a normal thing. There's a certain, small group of the population that just automatically happens to. A lot of the times when I know what's happening to me, I'm not even really distressed or anything, like emotionally or anything. I'm like, oh no, why is this happening again? Then I just faint. But yeah, out cold. But apparently there's ways you can get around it. Like you can sit in, if you're sitting in the chair getting ready for your shot, you can like tense up your muscles for like 10 or 20 seconds, and then you stop for like another 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and then you do it again, tense up, and what happens is it causes sleepies. I got you. Like you got sleepies in your eyes. Sleepy dude. All right. Just tired. Is it time to read a book?
Going upstairs.
You're going upstairs. What book are you reading with Mom tonight?
Harry Potter.
He's reading Harry Potter. Which Harry Potter are you reading? The first one? Yeah, I think it's the first one. I'm pretty sure they're reading the first one. So that's pretty wicked cool. I am getting this out of here because I hit my guitar. You don't want it to hit the git. All right, so trying to get this guy in here. Not having the best luck because it's not fitted all the way in. I think I might have put it in sideways here. I think you're supposed to try and get. There's some notches along there. Sure you can see them notches. Them notches. Notches there. And I got to make sure that they probably line up that way instead. CU. One of the ports is not lining up the best here. Almost got it. There we go. Do believe we're all lined up properly there. Looks of everything. Good. Maybe not. Maybe. I think it kind of bent the board a little bit. It's never good. Ah! There's a little bit of a click sound there. I'm guessing I just fixed it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, much better. Much better indeed. Indeedy. I'm pretty sure this goes back up on here. Yeah, everything's lining up properly. At least I think so. Yep, clip, clip, clap, clip, hit. Clip, clap, clip. Blop, blop, blop. Cool. Huh. Looking good. Awesome possum. So, I'm gonna go grab this little sticky stick. So, yeah, this is USB to micro SD adapter. Putting the stick in. And as far in as it goes? I think it is. Oh yeah, I can see all the pins connecting there. Cool. Alright. Alright then. Let's see. Alright. That's in there. I'm pretty sure the next thing we have to do is get some power. Get some power to this thing. Power. And the power. Stick is kind of. There we go. Alright. Raspberry Pi time. Time to do a test, I believe. I'm just going to check the instructions real quick here. Last thing we did is we did the Win32 disk imager setup for the card, and we got it. Last thing we did is we set up and put into the Raspberry Pi. And set up and put into the Pi. Alright, time to boot. Let's boot it up. So it's apparently saying that apparently the PS4 controller is supported natively, but you have to initially plug it in, which makes sense, I guess. Saying that getting all the Bluetooth protocols set up and whatnot, so that ça fait du sens, makes sense. I just need a place to plug it in now. Give me just a moment. Plug it in. Ooh, pretty lights, pretty lights, pretty lights. I say pretty lights. Something tells me maybe I should plug that in after I plugged it into the monitor here. Let's see here. Plugged the wrong thing. I just did. I plugged the wrong thing. Isn't that great? Ah, I got paper in my eye. Paper in my eye. There's paper in my eye. Paper from the wall that's stuck on there is in my eye. Oh, everything's falling apart. Oh my god. The world is ending. One man stands alone while the world ends. What will he do?
Apparently he's building a Raspberry Pi.
Yay, it's plugged in the thing. Alright, let's switch over. I'm going to switch over channels to see if the Raspberry Pi is working properly. I have no way to get it into view for you, but it's still going to be working, I think. No, saying no signal. I don't know, Pa. It's not working. Nothing coming up on the screen. Huh. Did you plug in the right cable? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did. Well, then, what's happening there, partner? I don't know. It might not be safe for me to do this, but I think I might have to turn it off by just unplugging it. Plug in one of your controllers and your keyboard to the Raspberry Pi. Please insert the SD card you have just burned. Oh, I was supposed to burn it. Alright, well, let's start a fire. And turn on the Raspberry Pi after a couple of minutes of automatic setup. We'll expand the file system and prepare some other stuff. It will boot directly into Emulation Station, the interface wrapper for all your emulators on it. Here, you'll set up your controller and do other tweaks to get your system set up. Interesting. So, maybe that tells me I'm actually supposed to be plugging in this keyboard right now. I'm just leaving it be separate. Let there be life. Maybe. And for controller, I'm gonna grab my PlayStation. PlayStation 4 controller. What does that do? This cable's going everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. It's sitting in a chair. Time to build a Raspberry Pi. Springs overloaded. Has been chocolate coated. Fancy. See if we have any magic happening. Because it takes a few minutes for it to like think, set up. I'm not sure if any of that's happening though. Just to make sure, I'm going to check refer to other instructions. Yeah. Dusty. It is dust in here. Ah, so I was right. Yeah, PlayStation 4 controller compatible, but you have to initially plug it in using a USB cable to set it up, so then you can set up Bluetooth later on. It's just for setting up, down, left, right, blah, 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 blah. A bunch of directions, bunch of stuff to be able to get through menus. Which is cool. Cool, but the main problem right now is I'm not sure why it's not loading the SD card. Read some stuff, checking it over real quick. Hey, there's someone in the chat. Hi. Hey, Buster Knight. Hey. Yeah, PlayStation t-shirt, man. It's older than the hills, this thing. It's from, like, way back at, like, launch of the PS2. Working at the old electronics boutique. Older than the hills, that place too. No longer Electronics Boutique, of course. Now it's EB Games. Yeah, it's been forever since I even worked there either too. Yeah, I'm setting up a Raspberry Pi. Older things are the best. Yes, thumbs up. So yeah, setting up a RetroPie specifically. I got this sucker here. It's kind of a spider web right now of craziness. Got the laptop, got the PS4 controller set up, trying to do initial setup, but yeah, right now it's in the setup for the device. It says that it takes a few minutes for it to write some information to for the file system and everything. But every time I go and try and switch to it to see if anything's loading. By the way, next time, always be alerted by your chat, about your chat. Sweet, thanks, man. I'm gonna try and set up a regular schedule for this. What I'm doing. It's mostly like, playing some games and stuff. This is kind of just a quick IRL stuff to get this RetroPie set up. The main thing I'm doing is I built the channel so I can start writing music again. You'll see primarily most of the stuff that I'll be doing is just goofing around with synthesizers and weird instruments to write music and make songs. So I'll be doing probably specific streams too for music creation streams where I get you, the loyal Twitch watcher, to give me ideas for, like, hey, add this to the song, do this, do that, do this, do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but for now, see, there was a light. Oh no, the light is still going. There's like a blinking light on here. I'm gonna try and just unplug this guy. Plug it back. Unplug her. Not get it tangled around my guitar. And we're going to take out the memory card. Real quick. Taking out the memory card. And we're going to put it back in. Then we're going to replug it in and see. Oh, something is happening. Oh, magic! It's doing a bunch of stuff. I see RetroPie on the screen. Wah, 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 wah. Kind of success. I'm gonna move. There's the box that I set up for the RetroPie here. Box. Up there. Put that on there. Just a glass of water. Hey, gamepad detected. Hold A. Hey, there's no A on this controller. Alright, gamepad detected. Hold A on your device to configure it. Press F4 to quit at any time. Well, the keyboard's way over there. I'm totally pressing X. Right. D-pad up. D-pad down. D-pad left. D-pad right. Start. Select. A. B. X, Y. A, B. Do I have that right? I always forget what. Yeah, X, Y. Okay. Left shoulder, right shoulder, left trigger, right trigger. Left thumb. Yeah. Right thumb. Left up, left down. What? I think I got this wrong. I screwed up something already. No, my fight money. I'm gonna have to skip over a couple things here. Right analog up, right analog down, right analog left. Yeah, I think I set up something wrong there. Yeah, yep, I definitely did. So I'm gonna totally go right back into controller settings. Configure input. Do you want to configure input? Yes! Gamepad detected. Press A. Hold A. Down, left, right. Select, start. A, B, X, Y. Huh? It skipped over some stuff. Why did you do that? Left thumb, right thumb. Left analog, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Not really. Really reminded me of that. Let's configure the input again. Up, down, left, right, start, select, A, B, X, Y. When it got to left or right shoulder last time, it's just skipped right over it. This time, won't do that. Really? Aha! I'm not inept this time. Yay! Hey, gamepad number 1. Yaw. Yaw. Back. Sweet. So, the initial stuff is all set up. And next I'm going to have to go through my game list and set up what games I'm going to have on it. By that time too, I should be able to have it set up so I can have it running as a separate input so you guys can see it in all its glory as I'm putting it together. So, yeah, that's probably going to be it. I'm going to switch back to the computer here so I can see if anybody was mentioning anything in the chat. Oh, I see somebody. There's somebody in there, but my monitor is blocking the thing. Hey, there's a fellow local streamer. Yay! Oh, and someone's asking, do I play in a band or something? I used to play in lots of bands. I used to play in a bunch of the bands, ska bands in the city. The Afterbeat, the Happy Nipple Project. I still love that name. Which you can find some of the old stuff that we did online. I was at the Afterbeat at the beginning of things. Need to have a chat popped up window. What is that? Yeah, I'm new. I'm The noobish. I'm of the noobish. Yeah, I used to be in a bunch of ska bands and primarily a singer, but I've more recently in the last few years transitioned more to producing like just electronic music, working with really odd instruments and weird synthesizers, video game themed synthesizers like I have LSDJ, which I've used to get drum tracks for chip tunes and things like that. I've used Korg synthesizer on the DS, which has a Chaos pad built in, which is really cool and great for like doing goofy things. I write music under the Family Computers. If you want to check it out, it's actually further down on the page that you're looking at probably right now for my channel, and some of the music that I've created there. So check it out. Yeah, some electronic stuff, and I'm right now my goal is actually to get things kind of set up properly here so I can for music creation. I really like to use my iPad because it's really easy to like kind of create and set up loops in certain different programs. Like even just using basic stuff like GarageBand, you can get so much done so quickly in GarageBand on the iPad, and some other apps as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get it set up rolling so I'm able to create on the fly and have the audio stream to you through Twitch. I've done a little bit of testing with that. There's some of my content is up on YouTube where I've been fooling around with that, with doing some music creation and that and getting rolling. But there's still some further work to be done in regards to getting this sucker to work properly with it, and other instruments like my keyboards and everything too, to work properly so it can have actual like full input on it to get rolling as well. And I see someone saying click on the gear. Click on the gear. Clicked on the gear. Is it pop-out player? Is that what I'm looking at? Pop-out player? I'm unsure if that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, there's totally like an ad playing. I'm not sure if that played over the thing. I'm pretty sure it played over the thing, and you guys heard that for a second. Yeah, Subway's double ads for everybody. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if that's on the chat box. On the chat box. On the chat box. Yeah. On the chat box. One icons. Followers only chat. Ooh, I see dark mode. Dark mode. I always like dark mode for everything. Edit appearance. Timestamps. Hide chat. Pop out. Yes! You guys are miracles! Miracles! They can happen to you when there's people in your chat that are cool. Yeah, that's sweet. I can like throw that up somewhere. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm just trying to organize this so it's actually in a good spot. There we go. Cool. Awesome possum. I feel like, man, since you guys are here, I should like do something. So there's a stupid little theme song that I wrote for the show that I play every time I starting an episode, and that's my ukulele here. Yeah, better with a pick. Really simple. Yeah. Yeah, usually the show just starts with. Yeah. Really easy. And this ukulele is I'm actually holding one of the strings in place above the fret so it doesn't buzz with a piece of saran wrap. Yeah! DIY, get it done. It's so tiny, I know, isn't it hilarious how small it is? This is actually technically my wife's ukulele. Brought to you in part by my wife. So yeah, fooled around with this a lot lately, and I'm trying to remember. I would have to be a little bit more prepared and look at the chords, but there's a few songs that I figure out how to play on it that are hilarious. Like Flagpole Sitta is like one of the easiest songs to play on this thing. I can't remember the specific chords, but it's like all the chords are like hold one string, play this, hold another string, play that, and like no complicated like chord setup. So yeah, I'll have to do some of that too. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for the night. Thanks very much for sitting around for a few minutes and checking out my stream. Hopefully I will be on tomorrow. I also was going to play some Overwatch because I'm into Overwatch, and primarily play a bit of Genji. No competitive. I really like the skins. They're freaking cool. And I still haven't gotten the summer skin for him. So yeah, I should get that rolling for sure. Well, thanks very much for checking out the channel, and have a great evening. Good night to all.